Okay. You know what? Quick recap on something. I just want to make this video on other blocks and also what's it called? Proportion block also, since there was a very perfect example of them being used right here in this trading session. So what I would like to show you here is right here. You can see while I was doing the recording of this tape reading right here, you would see I was saying I would like to see what the wick of this candle right here. That's, you can see the annotations here. So this wick, what, let me just bring it out. Yeah, the wick of this candle here. I was watching where the premium side area right there. So where did this candle trade to? It failed to reach where consequence encroachment. I was watching it do what? This two down close candle become what? An order block. So what I was talking about here, price doing what? Taking it out with speed. We didn't get that initially at this candle. Then we saw what? This candle acting, dropping down, closing here, right here, inside these two up close candle. That alone, in my opinion, shows me that this right here is a proportion block, that in the next candle we should do what? Speed away from it. So let's just mark that out, and let's just mark this out. This is a 1 minute proportion block. Just can annotate that in our chat. 1 sec. 1 minute propulsion. So that's a 1 minute proportion block. Okay. And these two down close candle right here, before this up move to the upside right there, is what? An order block. So let's come again. Looking at these three down close candle here, I was looking at these three down close candle to act as what? Supports for price. I was looking at that. I was watching this fair value gap at first to see how it got traded into. My stops was just, it fell short of the main threshold of this candle, but price did what? He said he wants to go way back down to the last down close candle, which is also, all these three candles here is an order block, and this last down close candle made the change in state of delivery for price to do what? Starts pulling back higher. Yeah, I got stopped out, and I also did what? Break even on this trade right here. So now this 3 1 2 3 before this up move will act as what? Support for price to go back up, because what? After this three down close candle formed, what was this? We see what? A strong push to the upside right there, and it closes above this candle right here, and we're expecting, this, the main threshold of this to support price, and coupling it with this fair value gap here. Even though we didn't get this fair value gap to support price, the order block did the job, and starts pulling higher. And what, once more, as we were getting closer, this three down close candle again, I was looking at it, I was watching it. I wanted to see if it has the energy to do what? Send price higher. Come in 1 sec. I'm just watching this. I'm no more in the trade, I'm just observing price action anyway, seeing how it gets above here. This drop down here was coming, it came down back into a 5 minute fair value gap. Let's look at it. Let's look at that, so you know what I'm talking about. Right there, drops down where get real close, a 5 minutes fair value gap. So that's what it drops down into, then start to do what, spool away from it. So, and this right here, that's what we're getting right here. So continuing, I was looking at these three down close candle. I was looking for price to do what, trade above it first, then use it as support for price. So after doing that, price did what, used the, there's too many annotations on my chart at this moment. I feel like removing every one of them. Okay, you know what, I'm gonna remove this one here, use this. Okay, so after this three down close candle, which was the other block, the upper part, this first candle here, we always do what, like to see the first one and the opening price. Come on, we like to see the opening price, because from this week down to this place, these are the sensitive parts of this entire order block right here. So we like to see the sensitive areas from this week here to the opening price act as support higher. And what do we get here? We saw what, the wick of this candle, come on bro, okay, so we saw the wick of this candle do what, support price, also doing what, creating another order block right there, which causes price to do what, spool to this equal heights right here. And you know, after displacing higher, call that out perfectly. And you know, we saw what, this immediate rebalance, one sec, after price spooled and then spooled, we saw what, immediate rebalance to this candle here. Immediately I saw this rebalance, I was looking at this right here to stay open as a breakaway gap, and this, the wick of this candle here, to do what, act as a support for price. And that was what I was watching right here in this place right here. Then after seeing these two down close candle form again, I was expecting what, this eye to get swept with speed. And at that moment I also saw this what, 1 minute proportion block forming in this place here. Let me clean that out and just point it out. This 1 minute proportion block forming right there, and what, pushing us higher. What, anytime you see what, two down close candles like this, and you now see what, a proportion block being created inside a two down close candle, what do you expect that proportion block to do? It should do this with speed. It should push price away from this place with what, with speed, and you should start getting animated to wherever the draw on liquidity is at that moment. And that's what we actually got right here, and price delivered straight to the equal highs, and it should be done right there, and we're no more concerned about this or that, like that. We just allow this to, you know, chop around, and we don't care. So that's my video right here on proportion block and other blocks. So what, this three down close candle before this up move higher is what, an order block. The last down close candle here is the change in state of delivery for this order block right here. This could have acted as support, but since this from this week to this opening price did not act as support, or the mean threshold, price did not price gets below mean threshold and starts to dump, this last down close candle acted as what, the change in state of delivery to spool price to the upside. Then here, this three down close candle again, another three other block again, did what, saw a little bit of proportion block here too. I failed to see this before, but you know, see this up push to the upside too. Then we didn't really get above it here with speed, but we closed above this candle. Then now we now see this other block, then it starts moving in our direction fast, and so that's my lecture on other block, and I guess we should be done for that. Right now I'm sleepy. This is 2:43 a.m. in Nigeria, and I'm sleepy and I'm tired. So until I see you next time, be safe.